I rented a house on a dead-end street. I get up at dawn, pack my lunch, and go to work each day. And when night comes around, I rest my weary head. I'll get up and do it again. Amen. Say it again. Amen. I wanna know what became of the changes we waited for love to bring. Were they just a fever dream, or part of a greater awakening? I'm quite aware of the time that has gone by. 10 years roll on by in a blink of an eye. And in the morning, we get up and do it again. Amen. Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances, went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. And meanwhile, did you trade your passion for glory? Did you lose your grip on the dreams of the past? You must fight just to keep them alive. Caught between the longing for love and the struggle for the legal tender, where the sirens sing. Rising up to the challenge of our rival, where the veterans dream of the fight, fast asleep at the traffic light. I decide to stroll the streets in the cool of the evening, knowing that all my hope and dreams begin and end there. The laughter when we were lovers. Do you remember when we ran through the night, leaving nothing for the others? And we tore at the world with all our might, while our ships bearing our dreams sailed out of sight. Are you finally ready to be my girl? Are you able to show me what laughter means? And we'll fill in the missing colors in each other's paint by number dreams. And we'll make love until our strength is gone. And when the morning light comes streaming in, we'll get up and do it again. Or am I to become a pretender and struggle for the legal tender, where the ads take aim and lay their claim to the heart and the soul of the spender, and believe in whatever may lie in those things that money can buy? And remember of a time when true love could have been a contender. Are you there? Say a prayer for the pretender who started out so young and strong.